I got you. I don't know about that one. I got to think about that just a little bit more. But I appreciate the call, man. Thank you. Zach, you're live with Stephen A. Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on? So I just wanted to give you a two-part proposal on how to eliminate tanking. I think that you just need to remove two rules. If you eliminate the NBA draft and just put all of the rookies in free agency, you now have any team can get any player. Now the problem is you could have teams like Golden State Warriors can get Marvin Bagley and Michael Porter Jr. That would be a mess. So what you would also need to do is you would need to eliminate the max contract. So you can't have a Steph Curry and a KD and a Klay Thompson all on the same team. There's no way, because you'd have to pay those guys $50-70 million. LeBron James would be making $80 million. So what are you saying?
Modifying cap restrictions or what have you, that you can never have room to have three of the marquee players under max deals?
I mean, it would be extremely hard.
Well, you know what you could always do? Only two max players allowed on the team.
Okay, that's a good one. I think that the bigger issue here is just that, like, the reality is that tanking helps. Like, I'm a Sixers fan. I have endured ridiculous losing.
You're about to tick me off. You're about to tick me off. You're about to tick me off because you're going to sit up there and speak glowingly of the process. Is that what you're about to do?
That was for another call. I'm telling you how to eliminate tanking.
Okay. All right. I'm going to let it go. Because you know, Zach, that's bogus. The fact of the matter is they told the city of Philadelphia, we're going to lose on purpose for years. And oh, by the way, when you drafted Ben Simmons, he sat out a year. When you drafted Joel Embiid, he sat out for 2 years. When you drafted Michael Carter Williams, he won Rookie of the Year and you ended up trading him. Okay? I mean, I look at it and it's like, y'all lucky the process worked. It ain't like the process worked to perfection. You didn't know it was going to pan out this way. Remember, you ended up getting the 3rd overall pick when you got Joel Embiid. You didn't know the only reason he landed to you is because of that damn foot injury. So the process stinks. And not only that, it never requires an executive to go out there and actually recruit. I mean, let me tell you something, Zach, right now. I could be a president of basketball operations in the NBA. Stephen A., go ahead. You have the license to lose on purpose for the next 4 to 5 years. Build through the draft and create cap space. That's it, Stephen A. Lose on purpose. Build through the draft and cap space. Who the hell can't do that job, Zach?
No, I think anyone can do that job, but I think the bigger problem is the NBA actually gives you an avenue where losing benefits you. Mark Cuban gets fined $600,000 for telling the truth. It would benefit him to tank at this point.
At this point, yes, but not for years. Everybody has tanked at some point in a season where it's not beneficial for us to continue going all out because it's purgatory that we're destined for. I understand that. But in the 76ers case, y'all tanked it for years to the point where the NBA, via Commissioner Adam Silver, had to intervene and ultimately get ownership like Josh Harris and those boys to bring Jerry Colangelo, the great Jerry Colangelo, into the mix. You have any idea how pathetic that is? Where the commissioner has to intervene to get real basketball people involved because y'all were that damn awful on purpose?
I understand what you're saying, but the reality is like everyone was saying like, oh, tanking is really going to hurt the 76ers because the fans are never going to come back. They're number 2 in attendance this year.
No, you weren't saying because the fans would never come back. You're saying because you're robbing the fans of money on purpose. You're ruining a city. And let me ask you a question. Do you live in Philadelphia?
Just outside, about an hour outside.
Just about an hour outside. But you've been to Philadelphia often, haven't you?
Yes.
Tell me that city didn't look like a damn morgue for 3 years while the Sixers were sticking up the joint.
Let me be completely honest with you. The most interesting part of the last 15 years of the 76ers has been during the losing. I know that's crazy to say. Hold on. You just lied. The most interesting part, Allen Iverson, when he was there, it wasn't interesting? No, that was 17 years ago.
No, that wasn't 17 years ago. They went to the finals in 2001, but they were interesting before then. They were interesting after 2001. They didn't just wet the bed and fall off the map.
After 2001, their playoff success was almost nothing.
Almost, but you didn't know that until they got there and lost. That's my point.
Did you give them any chance to win the final?
Not to win the championship. Not to win the championship, no. But guess what? We didn't give the Pistons a chance either until Rasheed Wallace and Bennett Wallace with Chauncey and the crew showed up and showed you that you didn't need a superstar in order to win a title.
Do you think that's a true statement, though, just on a regular basis that you
No,
don't
it's not a true statement on a regular basis. But the point is, everybody can't have a superstar. That doesn't mean you shouldn't have the license to compete. I gotta go. More of the Stephen A. Smith Show on ESPN Radio in a minute.